Dear students, just 1 minute before I have completed my first video regarding method of assertiveness list. So in that video I have taught you the method of assertiveness list. First one Swadeshi, second one boycott, and now next one I am going to teach you in this video. Third method was there, that is very important. National education. A national scheme of education was planned, which was replaced that of the government controlled universities and colleges. The assertive nationalists tried to enlist the student in their service. When the British government threatened to take disciplinary action against the student, the national leaders advocated national universities that were free from government control. What was the need? Dear students, when mass movement had been started, so what happened? Many students were participated in mass movement, so definitely they were studying in government school, and government school had British control. So British government taken disciplinary action and they were expelled. Many students, had been expelled from the respective college and universities that was governed by Britishers. So definitely, if you are studying in government school, you are going to start mass movement against the government. So definitely action will be taken. Our forefathers, assertive nationalists, were very intellectual. So how education will be imparted to those fellow who had been expelled? So they set up new schools, new universities. I am going to explain this one. A large number of the national schools were established in East Bengal. National College was set up in Kolkata. Pachiyappa National College in Chennai. In Punjab, the DAB movement made considerable efforts in spreading education through various schools and colleges. Efforts were also made to give education a national oriental in the vernacular language. Vernacular language means local language. So when many students expelled from universities and colleges, so our national leaders set up many school and college to boost up education system of India. So third one, national education. And fourth one, passive resistance. This point is very important. Try to understand. Very philosophical lines are there. Assertive leaders believe in adopting the policy of non-violence resistance. What do you mean by this? First, try to understand passive resistance. Suppose we are living in British reign and we are starting a mass movement. Police came, started lathi charge. Suppose our number is 1000, police are 25. Police started lathi charge. So if we are also going to beat them, so that is not passive resistance. Passive resistance means I am going to start agitation against the government policy, but I will not do any violence. I never believe in any violence. Police can beat me, but we can't. Now, the assertive leaders believe that adopting the policy of non-violent resistance and vigorous political action to achieve their aims. They believe that political rights could not be won by an organization which could not distinguish between the begging rights and claiming them. They therefore asked to people to refuse to cooperate with the government and boycott the government services, courts, schools and colleges. They advocated courage, self-confidence and a spirit of sacrifice to achieve their goal of Swaraj. Meaning, passive resistance you are getting. Assertiveness list had believed that, what was the belief going to teach you? By begging one we can't get our rights. How we can get right? By sacrificing our life for the sake of the nation, by self-confidence, self-reliance, and by non-violent way. Means violence not allowed. Beside the above said method, other methods used by these leaders, that is very very important. First one, revivalism. Assertive nationalists revived self-respect by referring the Indian glorious past. These leaders planned the national movement on the people's religious beliefs. Tilak revived the Shivaji festival in 1895. The assertive nationalists presented Chandragupta sorry Chandragupta Vikramaditya, Rana Pratap, Shivaji as a national heroes whose memory could inspire the masses to fight for their country. Meaning, I have taught you when differences between assertive and early. I have taught that early nationalists inspired by Western history, American Revolution, French Revolution, equality, liberty, fraternity, no taxation without representation. These type of slogans were very popular amongst the early nationalists. Means they have taken lesson from, they inspired by Western history. But assertive nationalists inspired by, taken lesson from Indian past. They taken lesson from Indian glorious past. Like Chandragupta Maurya defeated Seleucus. He was Roman man. I think you know this one. And finally he defeated, and 4 provinces he got as a dowry. Okay, Arakosia, Jerusia, Peloponnese, and one more province, 4 province. And first international marriage taken place, and Helena became the wife of Chandragupta Maurya. I think you know this one. Very very important point. And contribution of the Shivaji, Rana Pratap. So assertive nationalists taken lesson from Indian glorious past. Now, next point, personal sacrifice. The followers of the movement used self-reliance and were ready for self-sacrifice, suffering and hardship to achieve their goal. Means by begging one, by requesting one, we can't get anything. If you want to get your goal, so you should ready to sacrifice your life. If lathi charge will be there, you will be punished by British government, you will be imprisoned, you should ready, you should not afraid and ready to sacrifice, okay, any type of hardship. Now, third one, mass involvement. They had an abiding faith in the strength of the masses and proposed to win freedom through mass action. They aroused the masses by influencing them with their sacrifice and suffering. So dear students, these are relevant points. So how many points I have taught regarding methods of assertive nationalist? So there are 4 main points. First one, I have taught Swadeshi, means we should use indigenous products. Second one, boycott. Boycott means you should not use British made material, we should use indigenous. And I have taught also, if Swadeshi you are accepting to boycott will be automatically. So first 2 point clear. Third point, I have taught you national school. What was the need of national school? When many students expelled from schools, college, because they had participated in mass movement and called by assertive nationalists. So assertive nationalists taken responsibility that those students who expel from the colleges, university, so how they can get education? So they established many schools and colleges. I have taught this one. Passive resistance means resistance will be there, means in any unjust policy of the British government will be there, to criticize will be there, mass movement will be there, but violence will be not there. And 3 more points I have taught you. Revivalism means assertive nationalists taken lesson from Indian past and they inspired by Shivaji, Rana Pratap, okay, Chandragupta Vikramaditya, okay, and other Ashoka, means other, they have taken lesson from Chandragupta Maurya also. So they have taken lesson from Indian past. And now, personal sacrifice means they were ready to sacrifice their life for the sake of the nation, and they wanted to involve maximum people in this moment. So only this much. And next day I'll come with another video. Thank you.